loser. We're going to work. Hi, Hazy.
Hi.
You ready?
Are you excited?
I'm excited.
For your first trip?
My first one, your ready reserve. Dun dun dun.
Your first ready reserve block.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Weather's nice in Denver with just scattered.
So pretty.
Exit here for all.
Good morning. It is 3:15 in the morning here in Denver. I just woke up, got ready. I commuted in last night. I stayed at a hotel about 15 minutes away from the airport. I have a 3:30 a.m. shuttle today to take me to the airport. My check-in time for my trip today is 4:25. So this is my very first trip. I'm very excited. I'm working in the B position, so I'm working in the back of the aircraft in the aft galley. But yeah, it's gonna be a really quick morning for me. I got up at about 2:30 this morning. Like I said, about a 3:30 shuttle. So I don't have a whole lot of time, but I wanted to come on, say good morning. This is my very first trip. I'm very excited. I probably won't do a whole lot of filming on the aircraft, but I will check in with you guys when we get to our overnight tonight in Sarasota, Florida. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. What's up, guys? How is everyone doing? It has been so long since we put out a vlog. I absolutely hate that. However, we've had a lot going on in our lives recently, and I cannot wait to share it all with you. So first and foremost, I am in a hotel right now. I am in a hotel in Fort Lauderdale because I am the proud owner of some new wings. So I have transitioned from ground ops in Austin. I just completed flight attendant training last Friday. And so I am literally 7 days into this new job. So I'm officially a flight attendant, same carrier. So me and Ryan now work as flight attendants for the same company. I, of course, was already working for the same company, just doing ground ops in Austin. But I have worked so hard and I have earned these wings and I am so proud. Ryan is so proud. So that is why I'm currently in Fort Lauderdale. I'm actually on my very first trip. So my trip started Thursday morning at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I commuted up to Denver Wednesday afternoon, and with enough time so I can get to bed early because I had a 4 a.m. check-in. We overnighted last night in Sarasota. Today we did Sarasota, Baltimore, Baltimore, Fort Lauderdale, and we are now in Fort Lauderdale. So I have had zero time. Last night our overnight was very short. It was just at 12 hours, so I had enough time to get to the hotel, eat dinner, shower, get everything ready, and then get to bed for a very bright and early wake-up call. So this is the first time I've had some time to just sit and chat with you guys. So a little bit about the journey. I applied for flight attendant November of last year. So November 2022 was when they opened the internal applications, and then I interviewed in February, and about a week later I got the call that I was selected to go to in-flight training, and that was all in February. But internals, this was the first internal round they've had in about 4 years, but internals were not selected to go to class until July. And they were strategic in doing that. They were wanting to make sure we were still staffed on the ground to get us through the first part of summer travel, because of course it's busy. All of the internals went through class, 3 different classes in July. So I started class July 17th, graduated August 11th. For our carrier, it's 4 full weeks of class. But yeah, last Friday, the 11th, I earned my wings. I had about 5 days off, and then I had my first trip. So this trip will end tomorrow, or late morning, and I'll get to commute back home the same day to Austin. So that's a plus. And then next week, the week after my trip is done, I start Ready Reserve. I start our reserve system. So I'm being thrown right in there, but training was amazing. I made a lot of great friends. I worked super hard. Anyone who's gone through flight attendant training knows that it is challenging, but if you study and focus, you're gonna get through no problem. And shout out to Ryan. He was home all 4 weeks with the puppies, taking care of them, making sure the house was in order. One weekend, the midpoint, so weekend number 2, him and one of our pups, Norman, came to Dallas. They stayed at an Airbnb, so I got to see them, spend the whole weekend with them, which was really nice. So kudos to him. Also, late night phone call. I was in a PM class, so I went to class from like usually 1 or 2 p.m. to midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning. So I made him stay up with me and study with me, and he would quiz me. He made flashcards for me. So he definitely was my study buddy during class, so I cannot thank him enough. But he's very proud of me as well, and that means a lot to me. My crew came and knocked on my door and asked me if I wanted to go with them to dinner with them tonight. I went to dinner with them last night. I decided not to go tonight because, like I said, this is the first time I've had a chance to just breathe. So I'm going to take full advantage of that. But I was on the phone with Ryan when they knocked on the door, and they were like, oh, FaceTime him, FaceTime him. So I did. I FaceTimed him. So my crew got to meet him, and you know, they had nothing but great things to say about me, which is fantastic. Yeah, I just couldn't have done this without him. I couldn't have done this without my friends who were in class with me. Three other people from my station, we were all in training at one time. So one person was a class ahead of me. I had another person in class with me. We were both PM. And then I have actually 2 more people who started the week after me. So we all kind of kept in contact with each other. So my friend who started the week before me, she was able to kind of prep me on what was about to come. And same, I was able to prep the people who were starting after me. So it's been a very, very packed last 5 weeks, and yeah, I'm just super excited. So I wanted to come on here. I know this is going to be probably a short vlog. I had great intentions of vlogging my first trip, but I honestly have been so focused on doing my job and doing it well, and also just lack of time. It's been a very, very quick trip. Yesterday we had an 11.5-hour day. Like I said, we only had a 12-hour overnight, but tonight we have a little bit more time. So I wanted to come on. I wanted to say hello. Ryan told me to tell you all hello as well. Again, he's home right now with the puppies, so thankful for him. We're able to kind of tag team this. We're able to work through this together, and that means a lot. But we want to get back on the vlogging train. We took a little bit of a sabbatical, and we went on vacation the last week of May. We went to Pride in Puerto Vallarta, and I did film most of it, so I still need to put that vlog together. It's just been such a busy whirlwind because I knew then that I was going to be going in training in July. So I worked a lot, and we were getting things ready. We were buying, I think we bought half of the Amazon warehouse in Austin of getting things ready to go for training and packing. And then we already had study material that we had to know going into training. So it's just been a very stacked last, I don't know, couple months because of that. So, but that's where I'm at right now. And it's still surreal to me that I have these wings and that I put them on in the morning, and it's still surreal to me. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap up this talking. I'm just kind of rambling on at this point, but thank you to those of you that are still sticking around. There's a lot more to come. Like I said, I'll be filming my commutes. So Ryan is not a commuter. He gets to drive to work, which is great, and I'm jealous of him. But for those of you who either are coming into the industry or who are commuters, you'll know the struggles. So I'll definitely be filming my commutes. I will be filming my ready reserves because those start next week. If you don't know what ready reserves are at my carrier, they're actually a 24-hour on-call basis for 72 hours. That might be changing soon. We'll see, fingers crossed, but that's what that is. So I'll be filming all of that and informing you guys. So it was really nice to come on here. I haven't been in front of a camera in quite a while, but yeah. So let's get the room tour done. Good morning from Fort Lauderdale. It is 5:15 in the morning. Our van time is at 5:30, so I am all packed up, ready to go. Just remembered I didn't do that room tour, so we're gonna do it right now. I tried to pick everything up as good as possible, but let's do that room tour. So walking in, we have our bathroom here. So this is a redone hotel, but you can definitely tell it's still an older brand hotel. So they kind of slapped a coat of paint on it and put some new carpet down, but it's actually a really comfortable room. 2 beds, so all my clothes were laid out on this bed. I slept in this bed. Like I said, it's super early, so not really a view. It's kind of dark out there, but the room itself was comfortable. I enjoyed it. Didn't do much, didn't even leave the room. I just kind of relished in the fact that I had time to just chill because like I said, the past 2 days were quick. Our Sarasota overnight was very short. I only had enough time to eat, get all my stuff laid out, showered, and get right into bed. So I relished in the fact that I was able just to kind of sit in bed and just zone out and chill. It was really nice and much needed. But today we are going from Fort Lauderdale to Nashville, Nashville to Denver, and then I'm gonna catch my commuting flight home, Denver to Austin, fingers crossed, still only one seat. But I'm gonna get that jump seat. But I will check in with you guys when I can. All right, so we made it on the plane. This is an originator. We are going from Fort Lauderdale to Nashville. My aircraft just got provisioned. So now we are gonna start getting ready for boarding. I'm just waiting on the potable water first and then we can begin boarding. And it's a 2-hour and 11-minute flight over to Nashville. All right, one leg down. We just got to Nashville. Everyone has deplaned. Provisioning just came on and gave me all fresh new stock. So we are supposed to board up at 8 a.m. and it is 7:59 a.m. So that means boarding is about to begin. We are a full flight over to Denver. This is our last leg and we are done and I can go catch my commuting flight home. All right, so I did get the jump seat on this plane. My plan of camping out for 3 hours worked. It is a completely full flight, so I am gonna have to ride on jump, but that's fine. I'm making it home. I made it home. My first trip was a success. My commute was a success. I'm happy to be home to see Ryan and the puppies. So thank you for following along. I know it was a short one, but we are just getting started with me. And then of course, when Ryan is flying, he will be vlogging his trips as well. So again, thank you. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by. While you're here, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. If you are not new here, welcome back. And thank you for sticking around. I know it's been a while, but we are back.